Amjad. Amjad. सर सामने आधा तुम्हारी फ्लैश
Sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here this evening, for being a part of this launch with us. We're very happy to have you all here. On behalf of Penguin India, Shadaab Khan, and all of us here, friends and family, we're very happy to have you here. We'd like to especially thank Mr. Bachchan. Thank you, sir. I'd like to first introduce to all of you Mr. Hussain Zaidi, Penguin India, to say a few words to start off the event. Thank you so much.
You know, when you are sitting in front of Mr. Bachchan, a mountain of eloquence himself, ये जो कहानी कहने वालों का कबीला है, this clan of storytellers, we keep on writing for the sake of livelihood, for the sake of entertaining people. Sometimes we write for other reasons, but you will rarely find a writer who writes for the passion, who thinks it's an art, who considers writing a craft. I want to say that Janab Shadaab Khan is a writer, you know, beyond excellence. I'm so honored to have discovered him as a writer. And you will not believe that when we started, we met, and when I asked him to write the book, we never met for 6 months after that. For 6 months, he was just writing, you know, day in and day out. And in the process, the man refused a very plum role in 2 big banner movies because he said it will distract him from writing. Now tell me, in this day and age, where will you find such a writer who does not want to work in a movie, in a big banner movie, but to focus on writing? Which, as I said, बड़ी मुश्किल से होता है कोई चमन में दीदावर.
Thank you everyone for coming to this event and for being a part of this very important moment in my life. First up, I would like to thank Bachchan Sahab for very graciously agreeing to launch my book. So, very few people have old world grace, etiquette and manners and class, and you are among the very few. Thank you so much. A big thank you to Zaidi Saab, who saw a little bit of potential in a brief one line that I presented to him for the story and convinced Penguin India to back it. Zaidi Saab, if it wasn't for your help, Hoshiar Khan would have remained a police cadet in some police academy somewhere in my mind, rather than solving crimes within the pages of my book. Thank you very much. A big thank you to my family, who have been my support for many years. My mother, my brother Simab, my sister Ehlam, my sister-in-law Shikha, my brother-in-law Zafar, who's the MC, and he's the MC because he's my brother-in-law. Since 1992, 27th of July, we've seen many ups and downs as a family. But all that matters is that by God's grace, we are together. And at the end of the day, that's all that counts. And the biggest of all thank you to my wife, Rumana, who for the last almost 10 years has been my biggest support my biggest strength and my best friend. Rumana, I can't see you. There you. Rumana, if it wasn't for you, rest assured, not only Inspector Hoshiar Khan, but even a certain Shadaab Khan would have been incomplete. So, and happy anniversary 1 day in advance. With this, I request Bachchan Saab to say a few words. Thank you very much.
Please sit, please sit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, members of the press and invitees here. Thank you so much, Shadaab, for inviting me here today, and to Penguin for considering me for the inauguration of this book. Shadaab, seeing you in this form, keep sitting. Seeing you in this form is quite unbelievable for me because you were virtually born in front of me. Amjad Bhai and me were great friends and great colleagues. We worked together in several films together, and we had a very special relationship. And a lot of my presence here tonight is because of that relationship. So, Shadaab, thank you so much. It's a little difficult to imagine Shadaab writing a book today, because when you've seen somebody from a very young age, you always associate them with kids' birthday parties and the odd occasion that parents had when we met you. But how wonderful to see you pursuing something that, as Amitabh said, a passion for writing. I never knew you had this, and I really eagerly look forward to reading your book. I'm absolutely delighted to be here today for the inauguration. And I wish Shadaab many, many more books, but I hope that you will come away from books and, follow the tradition of your wonderful family and join movies and do well there as well. Thank you so much.